Hey everybody, Claire here, and look who I have.
Hey.
That's right, it's my brother Henry.
What's up?
You might remember him from such movies as Fried Chicken and Waffles,
Barbecue sauce.
Snicky D's.
Snicky D's.
And today we're actually having him do a very classic Tom's Family recipe.
Yes, French fries. There's only one ingredient.
There's two ingredients.
That's true, oil does count. Okay.
And this is whose recipe?
This is Dad's.
This is Dad's
Brent
recipe.
Thomas.
Mm-hmm. And this is what we grew up eating. So this is the thing that just makes me so happy. It's a thing my mom will shout across the house for.
They're the easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
And Dad's like a he'll even say he's like the lazy, he doesn't actually like cooking very much. Like he complains that when he has to cook.
Yeah.
Like they got that Blue Apron thing.
It was great.
He's so mad. He didn't realize he had to cook
My mom got Blue Apron, and then she's like, "You do it," and my dad's like,
"What?
I don't want to do any of this."
Yeah, I don't want to cook. But this is the easiest. Like if he can cook this.
Oh yeah. And the
Anyone
best part
can.
is so his French fries are incredibly delicious. They're my favorite French fries.
They're so good.
They're so good. And he doesn't do anything to them. Because you've seen recipes for French fries where they're like, soak them in water with vinegar for 3 hours, take them out, fry them twice. It's like a whole bunch of
Yeah, you need
stuff.
a witch's cauldron.
Yeah, basically.
You don't need any of that.
And for this, it's literally just a russet potato and then some vegetable oil, and that's it.
So I'm always offended if someone doesn't, if a place doesn't have good fries. It's like,
how do you mess that up?
What are you doing?
I feel like that's a timing thing. I feel like if you have bad
impressive
fries.
to screw it up.
Yeah, I feel like if you have bad fries, you're just
you're not trying.
Or it's you didn't put them in long enough, or they're coming to your table late or something.
Yeah, it's why bother even having a restaurant?
So, okay, to do the fries, to prep them, I like to wedge the potatoes.
Yeah, this is personal preference based on how big you like them to be.
Exactly.
Although, with this method, it kind of has to be thick. Or else they just shrivel.
To me, this is the perfect size fry.
See, I go smaller than that.
A little smaller than that?
I cut that in half.
You do it.
Cut it in half, hot dog. And then you just keep, this could probably be 3 right here.
Okay.
So you're gonna get 6 total.
6 slices on the half.
Yes. And the last one's gonna be kind of I don't know, sometimes these are kind of nice.
Sometimes they're
good.
Little,
they're more like chips.
They are kind of like reject fries, but they're good for testing the oil. So.
They kind of turn into little chips.
They do,
you know?
Yeah. All right, well, let's test out the oil. So.
Oh yeah, so the easiest way just to see if it's hot is to wet your fingers.
No, can we, I hate this trick. It
What?
stresses me out. Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
Ka! Ka! See? My cauldron is boiling.
It's so stressful.
It's not stressful.
Oh my god.
You get a little cacophony.
Right. So this is the fry technique for me, is you take one of them, you put it in.
If it starts sizzling and rising, you're good to go.
Will you finish chopping the rest of the fries?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just actually for science reasons, just because I know we're talking about very vague terms. Right now I'm going to see how hot this actually is. The ideal temperature is about 360. And as we add the potatoes, it's really going to come down in heat. It's going to become more like a 350.
Yeah.
All right, so the potatoes are chopped. We have our
Yes.
dish with some paper towels in it, so we're super ready. And now we just add the fries to the oil.
Yeah.
So how do you do this? Oh, actually, you know what? I have tongs. Why would I use my hands?
I mean, I usually use my hands and just kind of slowly drop them in.
I'm so stressed out by oil, though. I hate frying things.
I'm stressed out by tongs because they're unwieldy.
We're doing about 3 potatoes.
Yeah.
And you can see it bubbles up a lot. You want to be careful not to do
I usually do a
overload it.
small batch just to test.
Yeah, just to make sure it's cooking
Just
at the
because,
right
I
speed.
said, every pot is different. Just the amount you're never gonna put in the same amount usually.
Exactly. So let's start with that. That's like a potato's worth.
I always make a little more and assume that some of them might get a little burnt or not quite right because there is a delicate balance.
Okay.
You gotta watch it.
You do. Well, we're gonna fry up all the fries and report back on how long it takes exactly. Because honestly, as a family, we just kind of make these and just sort of wait for the fries to be finished.
Yeah.
It usually takes a little longer though than usual fries. You usually are waiting at least 10 minutes for it to go. All right, so while the French fries are frying,
Yep.
you're gonna put together your famous French fry dipping sauce.
So famous.
It's super famous.
That's
It is
pretty
now,
good.
it's on the internet.
Honestly, this is pretty much Thousand Island dressing.
It is Thousand Island dressing.
Or In-N-Out secret sauce.
just sans pickles.
Just without pickles.
Yeah.
So this is the foundation of any great fry or hamburger sauce. Mm-hmm. So it's just mayo, mustard, maybe some like salt and spices if you want to get fancy.
Yep.
And then what I like to do sometimes is if you have barbecue sauce, you can do that instead of ketchup. This is, I don't know, straight barbecue sauce on French fries or on burgers. I don't know, there's something about it. It doesn't quite mesh super well. It's still good. Like, when I say it's bad, like sometimes I'll try it and it's good, but I found it even 10 times better if you just cut it with a little mayo.
I think these might be done.
It enhances. Yeah, those look pretty good.
So mix it together and tell us how much of each you're kind of doing.
So I usually do, this one, I mean, it's super to taste. You can kind of eyeball it. I usually do, the most is ketchup. So kind of like that's the base. And then maybe like around half of the ketchup, as much ketchup, I'll put mayo. And then I usually just do a little bit of mustard. So I mix it up here. It'll get that Thousand Island orange color. This is pretty much Thousand Island sauce.
I'm struggling so hard with these French fries.
Then I like to add a little bit of garlic powder. I think that adds a nice flavor to it. And then sometimes you can add a pinch of salt.
Just a teeny bit?
Just to taste. You could go like wild with this. You could put like chili powder in it. You could put like cayenne powder.
Oh, you could do chipotle?
Chipotle would be really good.
That sounds great. Oh,
that's a good little addition.
While these fries are hot.
Oh God, put salt on that.
Salt on it. All right, well, we have some salted fries. Do you want to try them out?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Mom gets really mad at me because I pick out the best fries.
Ones? Yes. They're a little hot. Ooh.
Yeah, they're really hot. Oh, you're not just going to stick it straight in your mouth
I mean,
out of the fryer? Oh, yeah. I love the sauce.
See, I like to do just like some straight ketchup and then just like a little boop of the sauce.
It's so good.
If you put like this is a lot of mustard, if you put a lot of mustard in it, it can definitely be like, whoa.
The consensus is a little thinner than Claire likes on the size of the French fries. Just fry them for, I'd say, like what, like 10 minutes? I'm sorry, I'm doing what I just said I do with my mom, where I'm like picking out my favorite ones. I like the ones that actually are probably kind of a little soft, but they get really crunchy, puffy oiliness on the front. Oh, this was delicious. Thank you so much for coming by and showing us how to make Dad's fries. If you guys have any family favorites, please comment below. We'd love to hear about them. Please try these French fries. They're so good and satisfying. Oh my God. Anyway, like the video if you like it. I'll see you next time.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.